Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online, 23rd Century Starfleet campaign. We need to convince the new Link that Lass is lying, and we aren't trying to exterminate all of the changelings. Just one of them, Lass himself.
Betrayal wears a familiar face, as infiltrators from other dimensions attempt to establish a foothold in the Bajor sector. Will the wormhole lead to the other side of the mirror? Only the prophets know what can restore the walls between worlds.
And we'll begin.
The Jem'Hadar will not likely be interested in negotiation. I'm afraid you'll have to fight your way through.
Now, if you're wondering why the Vortis seem to have those interesting speaking patterns, I'm not entirely sure. It was like that in the show as well.
Never waste. Still, the nice thing about Jem'Hadar is that you can always breed more.
Okay, we do not want any of those boarding party shuttles to attack us. However, we've been hit with that thing that I used on the Jem'Hadar battleship, which of course is not good. And we got Mastery Level 3 with our carrier.
The first Fortin to meet the new Link.
Well, the Jem'Hadar put up quite a fight. And I don't know why my Callistos are so slow, but I guess that's the way they are. Okay, we're ready to beam down. And we'll keep Rendo on the squad. Plenty of Jem'Hadar life signs.
You have to admire the devotion of the Jem'Hadar. They never seem to tire of throwing their lives away for the Founders. There it is. It's even more beautiful than I imagined. To think my gods slumber below, dreaming in their link.
If you're wondering what he's talking about, you'll find out in about 5 minutes, maybe. And we'll scan this Catcher Cell White container. And we actually get some Catcher Cell White. Now this is a usable item.
It's almost sacrilegious to have you here. I hope the Founders will understand the necessity and forgive me.
However, if anyone other than a Jem'Hadar consumes it, it's minus 40 all damage, or minus 40% all damage for 1 minute, minus 40% maximum hit points for 1 minute, and reduced movement speed for 10 seconds. So it's very bad. However, if it's consumed by a Jem'Hadar, plus 10% all damage for 10 minutes, and plus 20% maximum hit points for 10 minutes. This is purely gameplay mechanics talking, but you can tell why the Jem'Hadar want this stuff. And that's pretty much the only reason why the Jem'Hadar listen to the Vorta. Because the Vorta control the supply, and the Changelings control the Vorta. Oh, I guess Rendo is using Hypospray, Melorazine. He's just not using it very often, which is unfortunate. Or maybe he just uses it out of combat. There's a pad up here we need to collect. So yes, both the Jem'Hadar and the Vorta are genetically programmed to believe that the Founders are gods. However, not every batch is perfect, and some of them do question the orders of both the Vorta and the Changelings. They're usually killed off very quickly.
The other Vorta are going to be so envious when they hear about this.
Yeah, that regroup and return fire ability that Lamatu Khan used, that's the buff that I was talking about. I believe it increases the Jem'Hadar's damage. Oh, and my inventory's full, so I'm gonna have to throw away some stuff real quick. I might bring back this exothermic induction field. Okay, that's all I need to throw out. And we'll reach the lake. However, there's something very special about this lake. Yes, the lake is made entirely of changelings. This entire mud puddle looking thing. That's what they mean by the Great Link or the New Link. All of these changelings are linked together to form one mass, and then when they emerge, they become individuals.
Have you come to finish the job of exterminating us, Solid?
Not here to hurt you. You've been deceived by Loss.
Impossible. We have linked with Loss. He is in the link as we speak. We know all that he knows.
Then he must have some way of deceiving you.
It is true that he awoke before us. Let us summon him to answer these charges.
We have our own witness as well.
It's true, Great One. These people are not hunting you. The Great Link remains. The Dominion has a treaty with the Alpha Quadrant species.
This creature lies. You have joined with me. You know all that I know.
Then you should have no qualms about linking.
No, these solids have poisoned your minds. I will not be forced to link by them.
And now we have to defeat Loss. And Loss is actually a bit tougher than that changeling that we fought on Mirror Bajor. Now, Rendo has a special ability where if someone gets close to him, he can use his species trait to kind of blast them away and do damage as well. So I'm going to try to stick close to Rendo if possible. And now, changeling fights are usually in 2 stages. Sometimes 3 stages, but usually just 2. Yeah, this one is 3. And now, Loss is also a special changeling where before we could capture changelings, this one we can't. Because we were given special instructions to let the other changelings mete out their justice. So we can't capture Loss. However, when you capture a changeling, you get a special duty officer mission to hand them over to Starfleet. If you're a Starfleet officer. If you're a Klingon officer, or captain I should say, then you hand them over to a Klingon security officer. And you get some dilithium and some experience for that. However, if you don't do so within a few hours, that item disappears. Because I think the changeling escapes after a certain amount of time.
Although it is unfortunate we had to resort to violence to force Lost into his liquid form, we are grateful for your assistance. We shall now be able to link with him and learn the whole truth of our past. If you are telling the truth, you have nothing more to fear from us. But we request that you leave us in peace. We have no interest in dealing with your kind.
Well, we shall respect their wishes. And they go back to join their link.
Well, it has been a pleasure knowing you. I will remain here and serve the Founders. They have been without a Vorta and have much to learn about their siblings in the Gamma Quadrant. I know the Founders may seem ungrateful to you, but what can you expect from a god? Still, you have my gratitude for whatever the gratitude of an insignificant servant is worth.
And we'll wish him safe journeys and beam up.
Although you have slain our brothers, we have orders to allow you to leave the system. But you are never to return. And let it be known among your peoples that this system belongs to us, and you are not welcome.
And we'll leave them in peace. However, we'll launch a beacon to make sure people stay away from this place. And they won't attack us. They just warped in to make sure we don't attack them. Or the Founders. Okay, we should get a beacon prompt soon. Here we are. We'll launch the beacon. And then we'll configure it. And finally, we'll depart the system. And we'll report to the commander.
Congratulations! You have defeated the True Way and made peace with the Alpha Changelings. I have transmitted messages to the major powers of the galaxy, advising them to avoid the Araya system. I have one final request for you. Please return to DS9 at your convenience, so that I may thank you personally.
Okay. And we'll just take, I guess, this beam array.
By now, you've faced the Borg. The Collective is appearing with more frequency in the Alpha Quadrant now, and Defera is facing repeated attacks. We've been able to push them back so far, but we can't do it forever. Not without help. Starfleet has convinced representatives from the Klingon Empire, the Cardassians, and the Deferi to meet on Deep Space Nine. We want you to be there as well.
I'm not sure why this didn't trigger right away, but this is the next mission. However, we'll do that in the next video. Thanks for watching.